Hi there. I wanted to talk for a few minutes about the best thing for you to focus on right now while we're waiting to see how everything ends up due to this pandemic that's going on. So, some things will absolutely come back to the way they were before, and some things will come back in a different way, and some things will just completely go away. And you have to trust and understand that within the universe, everything is orchestrated in the highest good of all. And there's no way in our human brains that we could really understand that and kind of put that all together. So let's just look at it like it's this big, beautiful tapestry that we'll call life. And we are a thread within this tapestry, and all the threads together make up the tapestry. However, the picture of the tapestry changes, and we don't know when that's going to happen. So our thread gets shifted into where it goes into the new picture. Now, if you're an aware, awake individual, or if you do any kind of spiritual studies, then you understand that you're mind, body, soul, and that all three parts of you make up the experience that you're having. The reason that we want to focus on our God consciousness or spirituality and go within and look at the peace that we can find within ourselves is because when there's chaos out there, it can really pull up chaos in here. You have a choice. You get to choose whether you want to fall into that chaos or not. No one can tell you how to think. No one can tell you how to act. You get to choose that. Well, of course you have to pay taxes and stuff like that. So I'm not talking about that. But basically, if you understand that how you're reacting right now is laying foundation for what you're going to see moving forward. That's how it works. Think about energy. A lot of spiritual people and just a lot of people in general understand it's a vibrational universe, and that, the law of attraction is probably the most well-known universal law. It's basically, it's a magnet. Like what you put out is what you're going to receive back. So if you're sitting in absolute fear and you're, trying to figure out why this happened and who to blame and, all of that, then that's the energy that you're putting out. And that's not what you want to do at this point in time. Now, I know it's not easy. Trust me. You might be sitting at home doing your job and taking care of your kids and, this, that, and the other. However, what you need to do is every so often just stop and pay attention to where your focus is. And is your focus just on what's wrong? Because you don't want to pay attention to just what's wrong. Of course, you can find things that are wrong. We can always find things that are wrong. But stop and say, what's right? What wonderful changes can I have in my life because of this? For years, one of the jobs I had was I was a full-charge bookkeeper. And there were a lot of businesses. I worked for an accounting firm, okay? And there were a lot of businesses who basically ran just like, the joke is people, a paycheck, hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. And there are a lot of businesses that run like that. And there's also a lot of businesses that run in major debt, okay? Also, one of the jobs I had was working for a commercial collection agency. Of course, it was in sales, so I didn't have to do collections. However, there were a lot of businesses that were just struggling. And that put stress on the owner. So there are a lot of people right now are like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm losing my business. Well, maybe that's one of the best things that could have happened. Maybe this is a beautiful, wonderful way that they get a new start. When I was in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina, I saw that happen for a lot of people. They got a new start, which was a wonderful thing. But it's human nature. We want to look at what we lost. Look at what I lost. I lost this, I lost that. Yes, but what did you gain because of it? And what do you want to gain because of it? Think about what you want to gain because of it, and then realize that you're making space because you were so busy and so full with all the other things. You didn't have space to allow the new stuff in. The old thing, if you want new clothes in your closet and you don't have space, make room so you have space to bring them into your closet. Well, think about doing that right now. in your life, your business, your job, whatever it is that you're doing. So I know that it's hard. I know that things are not the way you're used to. And so you're totally out of your comfort zone without you choosing to do that. However, you don't have to be a victim. You can look for the opportunities and you can embrace the idea of something new. All right, now, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. Would love to help you. You can write in the comments down below. You can go to my website, SharonHess.com, and now go out and have a fabulous life just because you can.